everybody? Welcome back to CashKickzTV. Today we're back with a new video, and it is a video on 5 sneakers that I would never sell in my collection. But before we get into that, guys, we are literally on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We are 157 subscribers away. Yes, I know the exact amount because it means that much to me. We are so close to 2K, man. I appreciate everyone that has been here through this whole journey of where I am now, and new people that are going to be coming after this video or came last video. It doesn't really matter. Just you hitting that subscribe button means so much to me, and we are on our way to doing bigger and better things. So just thank you for being a part of that journey. And let's just get straight into it, guys. We got 5 sneakers that I would never sell in my collection. Sneakers that people always ask for. So if you watch this video, you should know that they're never going anywhere in my collection. Let's get to it right now. So when people think of reasons why they're never going to sell a shoe, they probably think of reasons like, oh, this is a shoe that everybody wants, I have it, not many people have it. For me, it's a little bit different. For me, what makes me really want to keep a shoe is how long I've had it, and also what I went through to get that shoe. So that's kind of why you're going to see the list that I have here now. Let's get into the first shoe. We're not going to do any order by what's most important to least. Just the 5 sneakers in my collection that I know I would never sell. Let's get into number 1. We got the Jordan 11 Cool Gray. These are supposed to drop this year, so you know that I would definitely be looking to get those, because as you can see, these ones are pretty roughed up. You can see here the plastic at the bottom just literally can be ripped. Don't even get me into the other shoe. The other shoe literally has a rip in it. So another reason why I wouldn't sell these is probably because I couldn't. But even if they were in amazing condition, they would still not go anywhere. Why? These are the oldest shoe in my collection. There's no shoe I had before this one in this collection right now. That means a lot to me. That means this is part of what started this whole collection. So it's the OG in the collection. Nobody, when they start talking to each other at night, no one could talk up to this shoe. He runs the show, you know what I mean? So definitely looking to get these when they drop again. But this is something that's really cherished in my collection. And, you know, I always take it out here and there and just remember the memories in this shoe. Played a few high school basketball games in these, even a couple college basketball games in these, which I kind of regret now, but it's all good because if they drop this Christmas, they're supposed to drop, I'll make sure to be able to get those so I can rock them and take better care of them. So with that being said, let's get into shoe number 2. Shoe number 2 goes to my Jordan 1 Bread. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was looking to sell these at one point, and it wasn't because I wanted to get rid of the shoe. It was because they're a little too big for me. But I was able to get an insole that made them fit pretty much perfectly. So yeah, no problems with that. I'm gonna definitely keep them. If they drop again, I would definitely get them in my size. But this is just a keeper for me. This is probably the biggest release that I had in my collection. So when I started collecting, of course you get these regular releases. This is the biggest cop I had at the time. There was no Breads or Off-White or anything like that in my collection at the time. So it was a pretty big pickup for me. I was really excited about it, and I didn't even really want to wear it, as you can see. So yeah, they meant that much to me. Now, if it's the right moment, right outfit, I'll definitely throw these bad boys on. But till then, you stay in your container, which is right here. Alright, so let's get into shoe number 3. And it is my first Dunk I ever got, which is the Off-White Nike Dunk Michigan. Not really too much to say about why I would not sell these is pretty obvious. It's the first Dunks I ever got. As you guys know, Dunks are starting to get really, really popular. And I'll always remember these as being my first Dunks. And it's not going to be the last. I'm always looking at prices of the Dunks. The problem with Dunks for me is that prices are always so... If you don't get them on release date and the resale goes up, just give it a little bit of time, because it seems like the price eventually goes back down. Of course, for the regular releases, not if you're going for something crazy, but for the most part, Dunk prices, they're just kind of all over the place. But definitely looking to add a lot more Dunks into my collection. But this being the first Dunk, not only just a Dunk, an off-white Dunk on top of that, you hold some sentimental value in my collection, and I'm definitely looking to keep you there forever. So add this on my do not sell list. Don't ask me, I ain't selling. We got two more. I showed you guys 3 shoes that are not going to be sold ever in my collection. Let's get into number 4. The last 2 you guys should be expecting these, to be honest. But let's get into this one. It is the Jordan 4 Union Black Noir. I don't know what they want to call these. Now, I said earlier, a lot of people would say they wouldn't want to sell certain shoes in their collection just because not a lot of people have them. And yes, not everybody has these shoes. These shoes, they're quite expensive, but that's still not the reason why I wouldn't sell them. Not because not many people that I know have them. It's more of what I had to go through to get this shoe. Obviously, I wasn't able to get them for retail, so I had to pay resale, so that's one. Then when they got here, I had to pay duty fees that were not cheap on top of that. Let me get it straight. They say there's a price for everything. Obviously, if someone offered me $5K for these, they're gone. I'm just going to go buy another one. But if you're going to offer me the price that they are to just get me another one, there's no way I'm selling you these. I really do love them. Like, I'm really starting to like the other pair better, the Guavas, but I still have... It's a close matchup, honestly. I really love the blue, just looking at it now, the blue that they have on the side here. But just what I have to go through price-wise, to be honest, I would not sell these. And I would need them in my collection, so if I were to sell them, I would have to buy them again. And I would probably just get the same amount that I paid for them, right? As the resale didn't go too much up. It barely went up, actually. So in that case, you're stuck in my collection for life. I'm not looking to sell these at all whatsoever. Don't even think I think I may have wore these once. It doesn't look like it, but I'm pretty sure I may have wore these once. Dope release they did. I heard they have another Union Jordan collab coming up, so looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like. But definitely looking to keep these in my collection forever, so yeah. And the last shoe that will never be sold in Cash Kick sneaker collection is the Jordan 5 Off-White Metallic, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's metallic. I really don't care for the names of some of these shoes, guys. I'm being honest with you. Yeah, these will never be sold in my collection. These are the first Off-Whites that were ever in my collection. The first any real collab that was ever in my collection. And the first time that I paid over $1,000 for a shoe that wasn't designer. I don't really count this as designer. Designer, yes, we paid over $1,000, but for a Jordan, this was the first Jordan Off-White. We paid over $1,000 for the shoe. The price has definitely jumped from when we got it. They're sitting around $1,500 now, so we could make a little bit of money off these. I did wear that once. I did wear them once. You know how people are buying shoes. You wore them once? Alright, we got to knock off $500, right? But these would never be out of my collection. I love these way too much. When you see me wearing these, you know I'm not playing when it comes to these, man. Jordan 5 Off-White, you gotta stay in my collection. First Off-White to ever touch my collection. And between the two 5s, I'm really... At first, it was kind of close, but I'm really taking these over the other 5s. I like these a lot more. So, I'm going to say that these are going to have to stay in my collection forever. And that's pretty much it, man. That's the only 5... Yep, those are the top 5 sneakers in my collection for sure I would never sell. Not to say there's not anything else, because I can tell you right now there is. Ugh, who's calling me? I can tell you right now there is, but these were the most important 5 to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget, you can't forget if you watch my intro, we are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Help us get there, man. 157 to go. Make it 156. Then you can make it 155. Then you can make it 154. Let's get there, man. We're on our way. So excited. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you smash that like button. I'm CashKickzTV, and we out. Come on, guys. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button.